What if I told you there was a hidden library where each book could transport you to a different realm of wonder and imagination? In The Enchanted Librarian, A World of Imagination, we will join Emily, a young bookworm, as she discovers a magical library and embarks on a series of incredible adventures. Along the way, she'll learn valuable lessons about the power of imagination, the joy of reading, and the transformative magic of stories. In the quaint town of Littleshire, where cobblestone streets were lined with charming cottages and the air was always filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, time seemed to stand still. Nestled in the heart of this picturesque village lived young Emily Morningside, a bright-eyed girl with a wild mane of chestnut hair and an insatiable curiosity for the written word. Emily's passion for books was unparalleled in the small town, and she was known to many as the bookworm of Littleshire. Her nose was always buried in the pages of a book, whether it was a thrilling adventure, a heartwarming tale, or an enlightening piece of non-fiction. The townspeople would often spot Emily sitting under the shade of a large oak tree in the village square, completely absorbed in the world of her current read. Emily's cozy bedroom, with its soft lavender walls and gingham curtains, was her very own literary sanctuary. Overflowing bookshelves lined the walls, filled with volumes of all sizes, colors, and genres. A plush reading nook nestled in a corner by the window, where warm sunlight would stream in during the day, and twinkling fairy lights created an enchanting atmosphere at night. This was where Emily would retreat to whenever she needed a quiet moment to immerse herself in the magic of her books. When Emily wasn't reading, she was often daydreaming of her next literary adventure. As she walked the streets of Littleshire, her mind would wander to far-off lands, daring quests, and the fascinating characters that awaited her in the pages of her next book. For Emily, the world of stories was an endless source of wonder and delight, and she eagerly anticipated each new journey her beloved books had in store. One fateful afternoon, as the golden rays of the setting sun bathed Littleshire in a warm amber glow, Emily decided to take a different route home from school. The school bell had just rung, signaling the end of another day of learning, and Emily's adventurous spirit yearned for a bit of exploration before diving into her latest literary treasure. Wandering down a narrow cobblestone path, Emily turned into an unfamiliar alleyway. The alley was a little darker and more secluded than the main streets, with ivy creeping up the weathered brick walls of the surrounding buildings. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves overhead, casting dappled shadows on the ground as Emily ventured deeper into the passageway. As she rounded a bend, Emily's eyes widened in awe at the sight before her. Tucked away between two old ivy-covered buildings was a hidden, ancient-looking library. Its facade featured ornate stone carvings of mythical creatures and swirling patterns, while the large arched windows were adorned with intricate stained glass, allowing a warm, inviting glow to spill out onto the alley. Above the heavy oak door, a beautifully crafted sign caught Emily's attention. It was made of brass, aged and weathered, with elegant lettering that read, "The Enchanted Library." A sense of mystery and wonder washed over Emily, and she couldn't resist the allure of this magical place. With her heart pounding in excitement, Emily reached for the door's brass handle, which was shaped like a serpent coiled around a book. As she pushed the door open, it creaked loudly, echoing through the alleyway. Stepping inside, Emily was about to embark on the greatest adventure of her life, one that would take her to realms beyond her wildest imagination. Inside, the Enchanted Library was a breathtaking sight, unlike any other library Emily had ever seen. The air was filled with a soft golden light that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves, casting a warm, ethereal glow throughout the space. The ceiling soared high above, adorned with a magnificent mural depicting the cosmos and the many realms that lay beyond. Rows upon rows of books stacked high on towering shelves formed a labyrinth of literary treasures, inviting Emily to explore their depths. The shelves were made of dark polished wood, intricately carved with symbols and images that hinted at the magical nature of the library. The books themselves were a dazzling array of colors, sizes, and bindings, each one whispering its secrets and beckoning Emily closer. As Emily marveled at the vast collection, an old librarian appeared from behind a massive, ornate desk situated at the heart of the library. The woman was short and frail, with a kind, wrinkled face framed by wispy white hair pulled back into a tight bun. She wore a long, flowing robe adorned with celestial patterns, and her eyes sparkled with the wisdom of ages. Introducing herself as Agnes, the guardian of the library, she greeted Emily with a warm smile, as though she had been expecting the young girl's arrival. Agnes revealed to Emily the true nature of the library and its enchanted books. Each volume was a portal to a different realm, a gateway to magical worlds and extraordinary adventures. The library itself was more than just a repository of books. It was a hub connecting countless worlds, a nexus of imagination and knowledge. Agnes explained that the library had existed for millennia, hidden from the unobservant eye, and only those with a pure heart and a boundless love for stories were granted entrance. With every word Agnes spoke, Emily's excitement grew, and she could hardly believe the untold wonders and secrets that awaited her in this magical place. As she took her first steps into the Enchanted Library, Emily knew she was embarking on an extraordinary journey, one that would change her life forever. Under Agnes's watchful eye, Emily eagerly scanned the shelves, searching for the perfect book to embark on her first adventure. Amidst the numerous volumes, one particular book caught her attention. It was a worn leather-bound tome with the title, The Kingdom of Whispers, etched in gold on the spine. The book seemed to hum with energy, as if it was calling out to Emily, urging her to choose it. With a nod of approval from Agnes, Emily carefully removed the book from the shelf and opened it, revealing pages filled with delicate, flowing script. As she began to read the words aloud, the world around her seemed to blur and shift. The library's warm golden light swirled around her, and she felt herself being swept away into the pages of the book. Emily found herself in a mystical land of talking animals, where the trees reached for the sky and lush, vibrant foliage carpeted the ground. The animals that inhabited this realm were diverse, ranging from the tiniest insects to the most majestic of creatures. Each had their own unique voice, carrying the soft, melodic quality of a whisper. In this enchanted kingdom, a great conflict was brewing. The inhabitants had been divided into factions, each one vying for power and control. Misunderstandings and miscommunications had led to strife, and the once peaceful land was on the brink of chaos. As Emily ventured further into this realm, she met the talking animals and listened to their stories, understanding the complexities of the conflict. The courageous young girl soon realized that the key to uniting the divided inhabitants lay in the power of communication and understanding. With determination in her heart, Emily set out on a quest to bring the warring factions together. She organized a grand council, inviting representatives from each group to share their grievances and work towards a common understanding. Through patience, empathy, and thoughtful mediation, Emily helped the talking animals see past their differences and find common ground. As peace was restored to the Kingdom of Whispers, the inhabitants hailed Emily as their unexpected hero. They celebrated her wisdom and her unwavering belief in the power of communication and understanding. With the kingdom united once more, Emily knew it was time to return to the Enchanted Library. As she closed the book, Emily felt the familiar sensation of being swept back into the library's warm embrace. She had completed her first journey, forever changed by the magical experience and the lessons she had learned. With a heart full of gratitude, she knew this was only the beginning of her incredible adventures through the Enchanted Library. For her next adventure, Emily chose a book with an exquisite navy blue cover, adorned with silver illustrations of waves and ships. The title, The Sea of Ink, sparkled enticingly, beckoning her to open its pages. Emily read the first lines aloud, and the familiar sensation of being pulled into the book washed over her. The world that materialized around her was unlike any she had ever seen. Emily found herself standing on the deck of a majestic ship with billowing sails and intricate carvings of mythical sea creatures. The vessel floated on an endless inky black ocean that shimmered with a silvery luminescence, as though the very essence of stories had been transformed into liquid form. It was here that Emily met Captain Quillbeard, a charismatic pirate with a beard made of quills and eyes that held the spark of countless untold tales. He was a master navigator, charting courses through the Sea of Ink in search of the legendary treasure of tales, a treasure said to contain the most beautiful and inspiring stories ever written. Eager for a new adventure, Emily joined Captain Quillbeard and his diverse crew of literary pirates on their quest. Together, they faced monstrous creatures born from the depths of imagination. A giant octopus with tentacles made of ink-stained parchment, and a sea serpent that recited cryptic riddles as it coiled around the ship. The crew also faced challenges that tested their wit and creativity, such as navigating through a maze of floating books and deciphering an ancient map written in allegory and metaphor. Throughout their journey, Emily's courage and quick thinking proved invaluable, helping them overcome the obstacles that stood in their way. Finally, after a treacherous voyage filled with danger and excitement, Emily and Captain Quillbeard discovered the hidden location of the treasure of tales. They unearthed a magnificent chest, intricately carved with scenes from stories of every kind, and secured with a lock shaped like an open book. With bated breath, they opened the chest, revealing the treasure within. Scrolls and books filled with the most beautiful, inspiring stories ever written. Tales of love, adventure, courage, and wonder, each more captivating than the last, lay before them, a testament to the power of imagination. As Emily held the treasure in her hands, she understood the true wealth of the Sea of Ink. It wasn't gold or jewels that made a person truly rich. It was the limitless potential of their imagination and the stories they created. With this newfound wisdom, Emily bid farewell to Captain Quillbeard and returned to the Enchanted Library, ready to embark on even more extraordinary adventures. Emily's thirst for adventure was insatiable, and she eagerly sought out her next literary journey. Her fingers traced the spines of countless books until they came to rest on a peculiar metallic tome. The cover was adorned with gears, cogs, and clock faces, and the title, The Realm of Written Time, was etched in elegant, flowing script. Intrigued, Emily opened the book and began to read, and once again she was swept away into its pages. Emily found herself in a realm like none she had ever seen before. It was a world of gears and cogs, where the very fabric of time was woven from words and sentences. The landscape was a magnificent array of clockwork structures, with buildings made of interlocking gears and towering spires adorned with ornate clock faces. In this extraordinary realm, Emily befriended a young inventor named Talk, who had a brilliant mind and a penchant for creating incredible time-related devices. Talk was on a quest to repair the broken clock tower of time, a monumental structure that controlled the flow of time in the realm. The tower had been damaged, causing time to become erratic and unpredictable, and Talk was determined to restore balance. Together, Emily and Talk navigated the intricate mechanical world, encountering breathtaking sights and incredible challenges. They climbed the Great Pendulum Mountain, where colossal pendulums swung in perfect synchrony, creating a mesmerizing rhythmic symphony. They crossed the Hourglass Desert, where grains of sand marked the passage of time in a vast, ever-shifting landscape. Throughout their journey, Emily and Talk worked together to solve complex puzzles and decipher cryptic clues, inching closer to the heart of the clock tower of time. Along the way, they shared stories, laughter, and memories, forging a bond that transcended the borders of their respective worlds. Finally, they reached the inner sanctum of the clock tower, where the very essence of time was contained within a magnificent crystalline heart. With Talk's ingenuity and Emily's unwavering determination, they repaired the delicate mechanism, and the flow of time returned to its proper state. As the clock tower of time resumed its steady rhythm, Emily and Talk came to understand a profound truth about the nature of time. Its true value lies not in the ticking of clocks or the turning of pages, but in the memories and experiences we share with others. As Emily continued her adventures, she ventured into realms of ice and fire, kingdoms of shadows and light, and lands where dreams and reality intertwined. With each new world she visited, she began to notice a profound pattern. The true magic of the Enchanted Library lay not within the enchanted books themselves, but within her own imagination. Each realm she discovered was a reflection of her innermost thoughts, dreams, and desires, a testament to the boundless potential of her own creative spirit. The characters she met and the friendships she forged were mirrors of her own heart, embodying the qualities she admired and the lessons she needed to learn. Through her encounters with these diverse companions, Emily discovered the depths of her own courage, the resilience of her spirit, and the power of empathy and understanding. Each adventure offered a unique lesson, helping Emily grow into a wiser, more compassionate person. In the Kingdom of Whispers, she learned the importance of communication and unity. The Sea of Ink taught her that true wealth is found in the richness of our imaginations and the stories we create. In the realm of written time, she discovered that the value of time lies in the memories and experiences we share with others. These invaluable lessons not only shaped Emily's character, but also transformed her understanding of the world around her. She began to see the beauty in the ordinary, the magic in the mundane, and the stories hidden within every person she encountered. As Emily embraced the power of her imagination, the Enchanted Library continued to reveal its secrets, each new adventure a reflection of her growing wisdom and self-awareness. The once hidden library became not just a portal to magical realms, but a sanctuary for Emily's ever-expanding mind, a place where she could explore the depths of her creativity and the infinite possibilities of her own imagination. With every new adventure and every lesson learned, Emily's love for stories and her appreciation for the magic within herself grew stronger. She came to understand that the Enchanted Library was not merely a collection of enchanted books, but a living testament to the transformative power of imagination, a world of endless wonders that she carried within her own heart. One day, as Emily perused the library's vast collection, she stumbled upon a book unlike any she had ever seen before. The cover was a mesmerizing, ever-changing tapestry of colors, each hue flowing and blending into the next like a kaleidoscope of dreams. The book seemed to vibrate with an unseen energy, its pages humming softly as if they contained the very heartbeat of the library. With curiosity dancing in her eyes, Emily approached Agnes, who studied the book intently. After a moment of contemplation, Agnes nodded, offering her blessing for Emily to explore the mysterious volume. As Emily opened the book and began to read, she felt a powerful surge of energy envelop her. The familiar sensation of being transported into another world was amplified tenfold, and she found herself whisked away into an entirely new realm. This new world was a breathtaking fusion of all the realms she had visited before. It was a place where the air was filled with whispers from the kingdom of whispers, and the ground was carpeted with the sands of the hourglass desert. The sea of ink lapped gently against the shores, and in the distance, the clock tower of time stood proudly, its rhythmic ticking echoing throughout the landscape. Emily soon discovered that this realm was a reflection of her own journey through the Enchanted Library. Each element, each detail, represented a piece of the wisdom and experiences she had gained along the way. The friendships she had forged, the challenges she had overcome, and the lessons she had learned were all woven together, creating a stunning mosaic of her growth and transformation. As Emily explored this unique world, she encountered familiar faces from her previous adventures. Captain Quillbeard and Talk, the young inventor, were among those who greeted her warmly, each one sharing their own stories of growth and self-discovery. Together, they reveled in the beauty of the interconnected realm, marveling at the intricate web of memories and experiences that bound them all together. In this final, extraordinary realm, a grand celebration was underway. Characters from Emily's previous adventures, each one a cherished friend and ally, had gathered in a vast, shimmering amphitheater, their faces filled with warmth and gratitude. The atmosphere was charged with joy and reverence, and the air was filled with the comforting hum of anticipation. As Emily entered the amphitheater, a wave of applause and cheers echoed through the air, the characters greeting her with smiles and open arms. There was Captain Quillbeard, his eyes twinkling with mirth, and Talk, the young inventor, whose face was alight with admiration. Animals from the kingdom of whispers were there too, their voices forming a symphony of gratitude. One by one, they thanked Emily for her wisdom, courage, and kindness. They spoke of how her presence had brought unity, understanding, and joy to their worlds. They shared stories of her bravery, her quick thinking, and the invaluable lessons she had imparted. Then, in a moment that took Emily's breath away, Agnes stepped forward. With a warm smile and a twinkle in her eyes, she presented Emily with a magnificent key, ornately crafted and shimmering with the same energy that pulsed through the Enchanted Library. The crowd fell silent as Agnes spoke.
"Emily Morningside," Agnes began, her voice echoing through the amphitheater. "In recognition of your wisdom, bravery, and boundless imagination, we hereby bestow upon you the title of the Librarian of Imagination. May you continue to illuminate the worlds with your spirit and share the magic of stories far and wide." A thunderous applause erupted as Emily accepted the key. Tears of joy and gratitude welled in her eyes as she looked at the faces of her friends, each one a testament to her incredible journey through the Enchanted Library. With the key in her hand and a newfound sense of purpose in her heart, Emily made a solemn vow. She pledged to share her love of reading and the power of imagination with others. She promised to guide others on their own literary adventures, to help them discover the magic within themselves, and to show them the transformative power of stories. From that day forward, Emily, the newly titled Librarian of Imagination, devoted herself to her mission. She shared her tales of adventure, inspired others to embark on their own journeys, and illuminated countless lives with the magic of the Enchanted Library. Through her wisdom, bravery, and boundless imagination, Emily reminded everyone of the incredible worlds that lie within the pages of a book and the extraordinary power we each hold within our own imaginations.